the pants, okay? Really strong grips, all right? So you gotta have a strong grip, set up a De La Riva guard. His hand is outside because I wanna play spider guard. If his hand is inside, I'm gonna play last, okay? In this case, we work on spider guard. His hand is gonna be outside. Foot on the biceps. Force his elbow towards the floor. If you try to stand up, stand up. If I just move my foot like this, you stand up really easy. I gotta put my foot towards the mat and then lift my hip a little bit off the floor. Put all my weight on his arm, okay? So now I'm gonna step my foot right on his hip right here. Turn around. So toes outside, okay? Don't try to do like this. This is a different technique, okay? So it's different when I go here, because once my foot is here, it's hard for me to place the foot in the spot that I want, okay? So just keep your foot on his hip and then move only your knee inside. That's the motion you're gonna use. You see, when I jump with my knee inside, I already force my knee, my leg, and face my body towards the other side, so he's gonna pose the hand on the floor. Okay, so once I go, look, I turn one, and then two. Okay, so that way I can easily like sweep the guy. Okay, you must have the guy force the guy to pose the hand on the floor before you sweep. Okay, because if his hand's off the floor, he's standing, it's gonna be hard for you to sweep. Okay. De La Riva, foot on the biceps, step down, hip. Now I force it to the other side. Face the camera right now. So I force him right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push him, but I'm not gonna sweep his leg. I'm gonna push him, and then I can put his leg like this over my forearm, you know, but I just like push to the outside, like this. And force just that foot on the floor and the hand on the floor. Try to come back, like I'm pushing here with my left foot on his belly, okay? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shoot a nice triangle here, look. So just shoot a triangle. Then I lock it up, a triangle, and I'm ready just to meet the guy, okay? So now, force his head down, or depend the angle that in this case here, I'm like, you see that my leg is a little bit on the side of his neck, right? So that's a great position for you to set up a nice armbar. Okay, because a little bit sideways, or even like a shoulder lock. Keep his elbow inside, and then just pull his wrist like this. Okay, it's like Americana feeling, okay? But if you shoot a triangle with your leg over his neck, and that's when you pull the head down. Because it's gonna be harder for you to do armbar here, this angle, okay? So just make sure, if you like little sideways like this, you go for a nice shoulder lock. You can go for a wrist lock, okay? Or even like start like going for a nice armbar. Just bridge right here, the guy will tap. Okay, again. So, De La Riva, okay? Post my foot on his biceps, force down, push the hip, turn my hip. You see that I'm on the left side. Now when my knee jumps inside, look, I turn to the right. Okay? Now I push him without sweeping. The foot that is on the biceps gonna pass over his arm. Okay? My right leg here goes over instead of sweeping the guy. Okay? I go over his arm and I'm start like pulling him back towards me. So once I take my foot off his hip here, I let the guy come to me. And now look, I squeeze my thigh over his back, grab my shin, and lock it up a nice triangle. Okay? Now, in this angle here, I'm gonna get a nice shoulder lock, wrist lock, okay? Or a nice arm bar, just stretch and finish it. Okay? If your leg is on top of his neck, just go for the regular triangle. Squeeze her, the way to choke down the triangle. Squeeze your knees together, okay? pull the head down and breach. Okay, that's the way you're gonna choke the guy. One more time. Heave, hand outside, go inside, scratch it. Try to come back. He's trying to come back here. That's when I shoot. Oh, grab my shin, block. Okay. So now instead of going under the arm to sweep, we go over the arm. And the arm that will be between your legs inside is the arm that was on the floor. So you're just gonna hop like this. Boom. Okay? If you have a short leg, you know, it's hard to lock the triangle. Usually the guy will fall like this, okay? Just start moving and roll like all the way to the other side, 180 degrees. So you gotta change the side. I'm facing this way. If I get the arm bar, I'll pass my shin over his, or either my shin or my leg over his head, and then I'll turn all the way towards his feet. That's when you get the arm. Okay? Every time you're trying to sweep and the guy making posts, like posts in the hand or the leg, he can give you some submission or a different way to sweep. You know, every time he posts, you have opportunity to attack the guy again. Okay, that's why you need to drill first the technique. You need to try to sweep the guy just like we did first. So you can really pose the hand on the floor and then you shoot a triangle. Okay, every time there's a base, there's opportunity for you to set up a different technique. Okay? Just think about that. You guys want to see one more time? You okay? Yes? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.